No one is coming to save you. Not your past. Not your circumstances. Not some perfect moment in the future. And the longer you wait, the longer your life stays exactly where it is. This is not meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Because the problem is not that life is unfair. The problem is that you keep handing control of your mind to things you don't control. And until that changes, nothing else will. If you're honest, you already feel it. The constant mental noise. The emotional swings. The frustration of knowing what you should do, yet watching yourself do the opposite. Some days you promise yourself clarity. Other days you promise discipline. But most days end the same way: tired, distracted, and quietly disappointed in yourself. You don't lack intelligence. You don't lack information. You lack command over your inner world. And that is exactly where Stoicism begins. Stoicism was never about feeling calm all the time. It was never about suppressing emotion or escaping reality. It was about control. Control of judgment. Control of reaction. Control of the inner voice that decides how you respond when life applies pressure. The Stoics lived in chaos, uncertainty, loss, and responsibility. They didn't wait for the world to become easier. They trained themselves to become stronger. Not by motivation. By rules. Clear, demanding rules that strip away excuses and force self-honesty. In this video, you're not getting comfort. You're getting clarity. You're going to walk through 8 brutal Stoic rules designed to fix your mind so your life can follow. These rules won't flatter you. They won't protect your ego. But if you apply them, they will give you something far more valuable: self-command. And if you stay until the end, the final rule will ask something most people refuse to give. Responsibility. The last rule is the hardest because it removes the final place where blame hides. Most people reject it immediately. That rejection is exactly why their life doesn't change. Stay with me until the end. This is not about proving anything to anyone else. It's about deciding who you are when no one is watching. If you're willing to face that honestly, stay present. No one is coming. That sentence feels heavy because it removes comfort. But it also removes dependence. The moment you stop waiting for rescue is the moment you regain power. As long as you believe something outside you must change first, your mind stays passive. And a passive mind is easily controlled by emotion, habit, and fear. Self-reliance doesn't mean isolation. It means ownership. It means understanding that your thoughts, reactions, and discipline are your responsibility, regardless of circumstances. Reflect on this. Where have you been waiting instead of acting? Because the moment you stop waiting, you begin. And that leads directly to the next rule. You don't lose control when things go wrong. You lose control when you let events dictate your inner state. The real battlefield is not outside you. It's the space between stimulus and response. When your thoughts run unchecked, your emotions follow. When emotions lead, discipline disappears. Internal mastery means pausing long enough to choose how you respond. Not reacting doesn't make you weak. It makes you deliberate. Ask yourself, do I govern my mind, or does it govern me? Because without inner mastery, comfort becomes tempting. And dangerous. Comfort feels harmless. That's why it's effective. When ease becomes the default, effort feels offensive. When comfort becomes expected, resistance feels unbearable. The mind adapts quickly, not upward, but toward ease. Discomfort trains resilience. Comfort trains dependence. This is not a call to suffer. It's a reminder that growth requires friction. If every decision is made to avoid discomfort, discipline never forms. Notice where you choose ease over effort. That choice compounds. And those compounds often disguise themselves as excuses. Excuses don't appear as lies. They appear as explanations. They sound reasonable. They feel protective. But each excuse delays responsibility. Every time you justify an action, you reinforce the belief that control exists elsewhere. And the more often that belief repeats, the harder it becomes to act. Excuses don't remove pressure. They transfer it into the future. Look closely at your internal language. Your words reveal your character before your actions ever do. Which brings us to ego. Believing you are uniquely burdened feels validating. It also keeps you stuck. The Stoic understanding is simple. Your struggle is human, not exceptional. Ego insists you deserve different treatment. Responsibility accepts reality as it is and moves forward. When entitlement fades, effort increases. When self-importance shrinks, discipline grows. You are not special, and that frees you. Because responsibility replaces self-pity with action. And action requires removing what weakens you. Strength is not built by adding endlessly. It is built by removing what drains you. Weak habits don't disappear by understanding them. They disappear when you stop protecting them. Every behavior you tolerate becomes a vote for the person you remain. Discipline begins with elimination, not motivation. Be honest. What behavior, thought pattern, or routine quietly works against you? Remove it. Because peace is not found by chasing it. Searching externally for calm keeps the mind restless. Because anything external is unstable by nature. Peace that depends on conditions is temporary. Stability that comes from inner discipline endures. The Stoic does not wait for quiet. He creates it through restraint, clarity, and choice. When your reactions are measured, chaos loses its grip. And that brings us to the final rule, the one everything depends on. Here is the truth most people avoid. Even when something is not your fault, it is still your responsibility. Responsibility is not blame. It is power. The moment you fully accept ownership of your mind, your words, and your actions, excuses collapse. And with them, stagnation. Here is the custom principle to remember. The moment you stop asking who caused your pain is the moment you start building who controls your future. This is the turning point. You either accept responsibility and rise, or reject it and remain. There is no middle ground. You were shown 8 rules. Self-reliance. Internal mastery. Discipline over comfort. Excuse awareness. Ego reduction. Behavioral elimination. Internal stability. Radical responsibility. One purpose. Fix your mind. Fix your life. Choose one rule. Only one. Apply it consistently for 7 days. No negotiation. No justification. Observe your language. Observe your reactions. Observe your discipline. Consistency matters more than intensity. Which rule challenged you the most? The one you resist is usually the one you need. Reflect. Commit. And continue. This is not about perfection. It's about command. And when you're ready to go further, you'll know where to return.